I recently got a letter asking me what zoo animals were like and about different types of zoo animals. So I went out with Sage on a safari to find out what animals are like in their natural habitat. So without further ado, let's go. The animal that we saw was called an awkward white deer, and this was because they have a very interesting mating ritual where they have to stand against each other doing a very strange pose, and the person who stands the longest gets to mate. The second animal that we saw was called a skrapapapatapapa, and there is no further information known. This next one that we're going to drive past is known as simply a graph, and it's named after the strange markings all over its body. It's believed that the ancient Norwegians would use these creatures to count how much food that they would have to store for the winter, just using the dots placed all over its body. It should, however, not be confused with its distant cousin, the giraffe. This is the product of when you cross a zebra with a gazelle, and is known as a zelbra. It's a genetic mutation. This is just the head of a rhino. The Jeep that we rode on our safari had two levels to it, a top level and a bottom level, both with seats you could sit on. Halfway through our ride, we decided to move to the top level to see more animals, and this is what we saw. Here's a little unknown fact about zebras. They actually create Oreos. When they spit, an Oreo flies out instead of saliva. These are like goats or something. I stopped paying attention at this point. I was just zoning out. Okay, so these are called wildebeest, and you can't really get a good view of them from here, but they're actually the distant cousin of the platypus, and they also were just a bunch of animals mashed together. I can really only say one thing about these guys.
How many shrimps do you have to eat before you make your skin turn pink? Eat too much and you'll get sick. Shrimps are pretty rich.
So this next one's called a blackwater bird boy, and it's pretty cool. It stays in water. And this one's called a whitewater bird boy, and it has no relation to the blackwater bird boy. This is the Cheetos mascot, and this is the Cheez-Its mascot. And you can tell the difference because one has stripes and spots, and the other one just has spots. And that's the end. There isn't much else that we did on the safari. It was really cool, and I'm really happy that we got to go on it. If you guys have any more things that you would like me to do a field report on, let me know in the comments down below, or write me a letter. Without further ado, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.